But yeah, I'd love to just do the magazines for a living. Quite honestly, I mean it's just so fun.
Yeah.
With the with Backstage Pass, it's it gives the opportunity to show kind of what it's like for the the upper level and stuff, and to help teach and train younger bands is the whole idea behind it all, and that's also one of the ways it's easier to get somebody at top level. Like if you can go talk to somebody at the top level, it's one thing to be able to talk to them and then to try and approach them and be like, hey, will you do a column in my magazine?
Yeah.
But if you approach it with, hey, we're the whole idea is to teach young bands the things that they don't know, the ways to get the top level opportunities that you just don't know. Sometimes it's not always just who you know. Sometimes it's the channel of getting there.
Right.
If you're a quality band and you present yourself as the right level, you just have to get to the right person and figure out how what it takes to present yourself at that level. And if you're getting advice directly from somebody that's been at that level for 40 years, and,
Yeah,
and you get
exactly.
a column from somebody like that, it can make a difference, and that's part of the magazine, the whole purpose of it, and that it had opened as many doors as saying, hey, it's David Ellison's company too.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you can appeal to
Right.
people by that was the whole purpose, was making a publication I would have killed for when I was in Kuru.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole idea of talking to a big band is not just hey, so what are you doing next? It's like,
Yeah.
well, how did you get there?
Exactly.
What roads did you take to get there? Through the years, and
What was your path? What kind of shitty ass bars did you play in? Like
Yeah.
I did,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I want to hear that.
That's
Like,
the questions that we'd ask, and so sometimes those, just depending, some of those were one of the ones that may not have gotten answered, here and there. Not by Whitechapel. I'm not saying that.
right,
Those
right,
guys
right.
answered everything, but it was
Yeah.
also the some of the questions really at first too was I just approached it all as a promotional magazine, so it's gonna just promote the band, so it's not gonna be anything.
Right.
It was all just, hey, what are you guys doing next?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up after Michigan Metal Fest? And that was
Right.
part of the in for that, was that we were putting the magazine out before Metal Fest, and that was how we were able to kind of bullshit our way into Metal Blade, and then I just stayed in contact with my contact
It's a
there.
lot of bullshit, man.
It was totally,
It's
dude.
a
I mean,
lot, man.
well, hey,
you got to
I'm
bullshit.
gonna make this magazine.
Yeah, you got to be a rooster, man. You got to, you know what I mean? You
Well,
just
yeah.
walk around.
Just-
You got your fucking.
If
whatever
you
the
act
hell
like you
wanna
know what
call
you're
that.
doing, then people listen a lot more.
They do.
I played with a guitar player a long time ago that he taught me that at a show, that we were at, I think, Wing Stadium again, and he just walked past some of the security and walked backstage. And I'm just like, what the? did that just fucking happen? I'm just like, what? I stopped, and I didn't.
Yeah.
The security guys didn't even have to be like, hey, wait. They fucking just didn't even look at him twice. He just walked by like he was supposed to be there. And I was just baffled, blown away. I'm like, seriously? And then he's standing, way down there just kind of laughing. And then he went dicking off. And he was there. He was backstage for a while, and I don't remember what show it was or whatever. And he didn't end up happening to see anybody or anything. Everybody was busy wherever he went. But
Right.
it was those guys for sure. If he would have hesitated or looked at him twice, or they would have been like, hey, wait, he just walked by like if they would have asked for a pass, he would have produced one, which he definitely did not have. But there's been a lot of times since then that's exactly the way it works. Sometimes it's like, well, if you look the part and you just walk past them and like you're supposed to be there, sometimes they let you
They
go
just
through.
let you go, dude.
They can't check every single person every single time. I mean,
Yeah.
they can. Supposedly that's their job, but I mean, every single thing, if somebody really looks the part, it's like, well, if you
The whole act natural thing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
act natural. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
walk right through.
Just walk through. It's crazy.
So yeah, it's pretty fun.